Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this month's Human Rights Heroes podcast. I am Cody, and I lead the Disability Rights Team here at the U.S. Department of State's Bureau of Democracy, Human Rights, and Labor. Today, I am very pleased to welcome Malebogo Molefhe.
Thank you.
Who is an International Women of Courage Awardee being recognized by the Department of State this week. In today's episode, we will talk about her activism to address gender-based violence and her work to empower women and girls with disabilities. Malebogo, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for the work that you're doing on some really challenging issues.
Thank you.
Would you mind sharing how you came to be involved in working on gender-based violence and also empowering women and girls with disabilities?
At first, I started working and having an interest when I was invited to various organizational wellness programs. Then I started incorporating that with the challenges I had, and I started telling out my story and sharing with the people that were there, because there was just this vast enough people to cover. So I realized I can use my story and influence them and teach them the values of self-love, and as well as issues that surrounds violence in women and children.
Yeah, that first-hand experience is really powerful.
And again, I used the opportunity of the platforms available that were there to send out word about gender-based violence.
Mm-hmm. Would you also mind describing some of the activities that you're involved in this work?
At this point, I've been doing mostly voluntary work with issues of women wherever I can afford. And again, I work with various organizations, like also with the Embassy of America in Botswana. Whenever they have a platform where I can come and speak to girls and women, I do it without hesitation. And also other avenues, be it in the media or on radio, I'm always on such programs trying to talk to girls, trying to get as many exposure as we can about issues of gender-based violence and raising awareness.
Good. It's an important topic to talk about.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, you and I share a passion for sport and being athletes. How do you use sport and your identity as an athlete to really raise the visibility of the issues that are important to you?
It's very important that we partake in sport as disabled people. Not only is that good for us health-wise, it's also important that women mostly participate, because where I come from, we don't have such involvement. Women are kind of lacking in the sport areas, so where I'm trying to draw them to active participation. And again, I've been working with my Swedish counterparts. It's an organization called Active Rehabilitation. They want to get women involved as much as possible, so I'm working on them on that to raise awareness on disability and sports, to get women involved.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's very exciting. We need more women playing basketball and other sports. It's fantastic. Have you been active yourself, finding ways to continue to be active as a woman with a disability physically?
Yes, absolutely. When I after my injury, I realized that I still had a passion for basketball and I needed to do something. So I went up, and now I'm collaborating with a group of men, because there are no women involved, as in for now. So I'm collaborating with men to work around getting women into the team. And I'm trying to play, but it's not as like before, because I have a very severe injury on my left. But I'm playing wheelchair basketball now.
Fantastic.
I'm just doing it to get women, just to raise awareness that it is possible, whether your level of injury should not stop you from advancing in sport.
Mm-hmm. So I understand this is your first time in the United States.
Yes, it is.
What are you hoping to gain while you're here, to take back to Botswana with you? And what are you hoping to leave with us?
Being in the United States is really exciting. I'm hoping to gain exposure, as well as learn cultural exchanges, as well as, be with people that can really teach me values about gender-based violence of stuff they have done, and incorporate it with women issues and disability as well, because it's very important for women to work together for the benefit of all.
I would like to leave it there. Thank you so much for being
Thank
with
you
us.
so much, and Cody. It was really a pleasure speaking to you.
My pleasure as well.
Yes.
And thank you for listening to this episode of Human Rights Heroes. We hope you'll tune in again next month and follow us on Facebook at StateDRL and Twitter at State_DRL to learn more about the State Department's human rights and democracy programs.